Hey, everybody who's watching this recording, I want to just welcome everybody because in January we are headed for SoftWashapolooza here in Orlando. Now I'm going to say right at the top, Orlando's not a bad place to be in January. As I look into the window, I see snow. And Ashlee, you're not in Florida, are you?
I am not in Florida. I am in the great state of Michigan.
The great state of Michigan. Well, most of my friends are from Michigan. So there are people who still live in Michigan.
There are. And we're happy about it.
That's right. Well, it looks beautiful. So everybody, SoftWashapolooza is coming January 21 through 24. We have a link below. You can get your tickets now. We have a limited number of tickets, but we want you to come. If you come, you will leave. If you attend all of SoftWashapolooza, you will be able to develop a working plan for your business. And when you leave, you will not only have a plan, but you will be equipped to be successful in 2020 like never before. Now, for the first time ever, right, Karen? First time ever, we are going to have a ladies' morning, and that is why I have with me Karen Lockyer and Ashlee Latimer. Welcome.
Thank you.
All right, so all of you don't know Karen either. So I would like to ask you first, tell us who you are and kind of why we're doing this ladies' morning, because really this was your brainstorm.
It was, Dan. Okay. Hi, so I'm Karen Lockyer. I'm the wife of A.C. Lockyer. I've been an entrepreneur's wife now for almost 27 years. And we just wanted to have a morning where ladies that are coming possibly with their husband to SoftWashapolooza, or maybe they're the owner themselves of their business, or they do it with their husband as a working team, to be able to just get together and have conversation about the difficult struggle at times it can be in having an entrepreneur for a husband or owning a business together. So I invited Ashlee to come down from Michigan to work with me on having some conversation. She can share her story. She's also been an entrepreneur's wife for how many years now, Ashlee?
Well, I've been married to him for 17 and a half, but, and he was an entrepreneur the whole time. I just didn't know it.
Yes, I get it. So, yeah, so that's really, I just wanted to encourage the ladies and just have some time for women to get together and just have some conversation and be able to even have a kind of a safe zone if they want to ask some questions and things like that.
So before we jump over to Ashlee,
yes.
How many years have you been married?
Actually, it's 27 years. We're going on 28.
Oh, my word.
Mm-hmm.
You have how many children?
We have 2 children. We have a daughter that is 26 and a son that is 24.
Okay, and you are from Texas, but
yes.
You've been in Florida for how long? Quite a while.
Well, ever since AC and I got married, so for over 27 years.
Okay,
yeah,
good.
I've lived here.
And has he been in business the entire time that you've been married?
Yes, he has. He actually started his first business right before we got married.
Okay.
In 1992.
A lot of ups and downs.
Yep.
A lot of lessons. So, Ashlee, tell us about you. You said you've been married 17 years. Is that right? Okay.
Yeah.
So tell us about you.
Well, okay. That's a lot. I'm just kidding.
Well, first of all, while you're thinking, people don't know this, but your official title is happiness
specialist.
I have to believe it.
Although I like the new one that you gave me, which was
happiness guru.
Yes. Yeah, I like that one. I might have to use that as my new tagline. Basically the reason I'm the happiness specialist is because like I said before, I was married to an entrepreneur before I even knew he was an entrepreneur. And I guess I should have known because he was buying candy machines and trying all these different side hustles when he was also trying to be, he was a mortgage banker and all these different things. But a lot of people might know him. I'm married to Josh Latimer, who is you know, the founder of Send Gym, and he's also the founder of AGS, Automate, Grow, Sell, and he also has his own Quick Talk podcast. But he started off as a window cleaner, and I remember the day that my baby was 6 weeks old, and he told me he was going to quit his nice, cushy, secure banking job to start a window cleaning company. And there's no training book for being an entrepreneur's wife. And I found that out real quick. And I remember Googling entrepreneur's wife back in the day, and there was this lady who was wearing business casual who looked like this. And I was like, I'm going to die because I don't look like that. And I don't know how to be like that. And so we went through a lot of hardships, and some of it I created on my husband, unfortunately. But I have had to become the happiness specialist. So I've done every odd job in the window cleaning business, in software company, like whatever my husband is dabbling in, I have to do a weird job. And most of it has to be with a happiness specialist. But I haven't always been a happiness specialist. I was what I call Nagatha Naggy Pants, and really struggled on being an entrepreneur's wife. But then there was a few simple things that changed that really helped me become a happiness specialist, and really help fan the flame and the fire of my husband being an entrepreneur and our family being an entrepreneur family.
Wow. So thanks for sharing that. Now, how many children do you have?
Oh, I have 5.
You have 5 children, and their age range?
2 to almost 13. So.
Oh, you're busy.
Yeah. I am very busy.
Busy happiness specialist.
So wait, so your husband decides he's going to walk away from the cush job.
Yeah.
And your oldest is 6 weeks old?
Yes. Yep. So he's been but he, like I said before, he dabbled in entrepreneurship, and he actually had started like a side window cleaning job 2 years before that, before my son, but then he decided to do it full time. And I remember we had when he was just doing a side hustle, he had 200 customers, and he's like, don't worry, I'm going to stack, this 200 customers to give me some leeway. And I think one called him back.
Oops.
One, and he was like, shoot, maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
So it's going to be an exciting morning.
Yes.
Yes.
So if I'm a woman, now I'm not, for the viewers, I'm not going to attend. I'm not going to be there that morning. I'm going to be somewhere else that morning. But for those who decide they're going to attend, I'd like to hear from each of you. What are they going to walk away with? What is your hope? What do you think? You know what? If somebody shows up, I think what they're going to walk away with is what?
Well, I would say, Dan, I hope that they walk away with some encouragement, that they're not alone out there, that that there is hope at the end of the tunnel. Learning to be an entrepreneur's wife is really hard, because as Ashlee and I have talked to some other entrepreneurs' wives before here a couple months ago, the biggest thing that they struggled with, or that they talked about, was feeling alone, and that they're raising their children alone, and that they really want to feel like that their husband is not just a slave to the business, and that they never see him. They're never getting to spend time with the family. So I just really want them to be encouraged that there are systems that can be put in place, and that there's things that the husbands even can be encouraged and need to learn, so that they can get the business to a point where they aren't slaves to the business. But the wife, there's things that the wife can do to also help in that, with learning how to try to be more supportive and even encouraging to their husband.
Great. I think finding that community and knowing you're not alone is a huge, huge factor. Like Ashlee, like you were saying a moment ago, back in the day, you Googled and the image you saw was nothing like you. Well, now, here we are. What do you hope that the ladies will walk away with from this morning? Because remember, some of these women are business owners.
Sure.
And so we may need a men's morning.
Well, you might to learn how to deal with us. You know.
So Ashlee, what would you hope they walk away with?
Well, Karen was like making me cry. I'm like trying not to cry here because it is like I'm in the trenches alongside of women, and I do want them to leave encouraged and with hope, like that it's gonna get easier, it's gonna get better. Like Karen said, we had talked to a lot of women who they said, if I feel like a single parent, and nobody should have that for their family. And we can add in a few quick systems before they even leave that gives them hope, that gives them encourage, that helps them fan the flame of not only their husband's dreams and their business dreams, but also their dreams and what they're going to do, and make it kind of like a family mission. You see a lot of people in service industries now, even if their wife has a 9-to-5 job, having that encouragement, really, they become a powerhouse and they become a wrecking ball like I've never seen. And they're just doing these big things that are basically changing the world in the service industry. And so, yeah, so I want them to go away with a lot. I want them to go away more filled up than they've ever been, so that they can go home and outpour to their families and their community and in their business.
That's fantastic. So they're going to walk away, I hear you guys saying, not only with community, but they're going to walk away with a few systems. They're going to feel more equipped. Hey, I can implement this one thing or these two things and be more equipped. That's fantastic. So for everybody, click below, get your tickets. Don't miss SoftWashapolooza. Now, if you're not attending all of SoftWashapolooza, you can buy a ticket separately. Just go on SoftWashapolooza.com. and you can get your ticket there just for the morning. If you do have children that you're going to need childcare for, there's also a link there for that. That's being provided for you that morning during the ladies' morning. Any parting words?
Yes, and if you are needing children watch, please go ahead and let us know now, yes, so that we can properly prepare for your children. And on the sheet, it also talks about the age of your children, and how many and all that, so that we have those details. And if you're coming with your husband, come and enjoy the morning with Ashlee and I think you'll really enjoy it.
Childcare is not for the husband.
No.
Oh.
The husbands are actually going to be in another room doing their business stuff, working on their business and learning, hopefully, their executable items for 2020, so that they can get more systems in their business, so they will have time, hopefully, to spend with their families.
That's fantastic. Ashlee, any parting words?
I am just so thankful. Sorry, I don't know if you, I'm just so thankful that I got invited to this, and I just feel like this is like beyond epic, a great way to start 2020. Yes. Like, how amazing to go back to businesses and families that are attendees of SoftWashPolooza, because their husbands or their spouses are learning about how to systemize their business, and then getting filled up in all the places that you need to get filled up to overflow is just a huge deal. And so I'm very thankful to be a part of it. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Well, you're welcome. We're excited that you're going to be here and a part of what's going on. For everybody else, listen, SoftWashapolooza is stacked. We're launching it with Jimmy the Rookie Morris. He is the guy that the Disney movie Rookie was made about. He's going to be speaking to us right out of the box for inspirational purposes, but then we've got all the practical stuff that's coming down the pike. Don't miss it. And Ashlee, you said the perfect thing. It is the perfect way to start 2020. Because often the way you start things is the way you're going to finish them. So let's get started with a bang. So thanks for hanging out with us, y'all. and look forward to seeing you January 21 through 24 in Orlando, Florida.